Good morning students. Welcome to today's maths class. So we have been discussing about chapter 19 fundamental operations related to algebraic expressions in that exercise 19D. Now in that third question, divide first one minus 3m by 4 by 2m. So you have to divide this monomial minus 3m by 4 by this monomial 2m. So here you can see this is in fractional form. The first monomial is in fractional form. So division of fractions you can do just like what you do when you divide two fractions. Okay, fraction divide ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണെന്നുള്ളത് നമുക്കറിയാം. So that way you can do here also. Minus 3m by 4 you have to divide by 2m. So division of fractions, we will write the dividend first, that is minus 3m by 4. Then division sign, replace that by multiplication sign. Take the reciprocal of the divisor, that is 2m means 2m by 1. On taking its reciprocal it will be 1 by 2m. Okay, now you can multiply this minus 3m by 4 into 1 by 2m. So multiplication of fractions, you know, product of numerator by product of denominator. Minus 3m into 1 by 4 into 2m. Okay, so here you can see in the numerator m is coming, in the denominator also m is coming, so that you can cancel. Remaining minus 3 into 1 minus 3 by 4 into 2, it is 8. So minus 3 by 8 will be the answer. Okay, now second one, 15 p raised to 6 q raised to 8 by minus 5 p raised to 6 q raised to 7. So you have to divide this monomial by this monomial. So 15 into p raised to 6 into q raised to 8. In this way you can write this. Divided by, you have to divide this by minus 5 into p raised to 6 into q raised to 7. So p raised to 6, p raised to 6 you can cancel, it will be 1. 15 by minus 5, you know it is minus 3. Division of a positive number and a negative number, you will get a negative number only. Okay, so minus 3 here. Next q raised to 8 by q raised to 7 we can divide because they are exponents having the same base. We can use quotient law. Okay, so minus 3 into 1 into q raised to 8 by q raised to 7. A raised to m into a raised to n equal to, divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n if m is greater than n. So here q raised to 8 divided by q raised to 7, m equal to 8 and n equal to 7. m is greater than n here. So you can use this quotient law, that is q raised to 8 minus 7. Okay, so minus 3 into 1 minus 3, q raised to 8 minus 7, it is q raised to 8 minus 7, 1. Okay, q raised to 1, which is equal to minus 3 q raised to 1 we can simply write a q. So minus 3q will be the answer. Okay, in that fourth one, 36 a raised to 4 x raised to 5 y raised to 6 by 4 x square a cube y square. You have to divide these two monomials. Okay, 36 a raised to 4 x raised to 5 y raised to 6, you can write it as 36 into a raised to 4 into x raised to 5 into y raised to 6. You have to divide this by 4x square a cube y square, that is 4 into x square into a cube into y square. 36 and 4, 36 by 4 it is 9. A raised to 4 and a cube you can divide because they are exponents having the same base. Similarly, x raised to 5 and x square you can divide because they are exponents having the same base. Similarly, y raised to 6 and y raised to 2 also you can divide. They are exponents having the same base. So 9 into a raised to 4 by a cube. We can group like this. Exponents having the same base, we can write like this. Into x raised to 5 by x square into y raised to 6 by y square. So 9 into a raised to 4 by a raised to 3. Applying quotient law, you will get a raised to 4 minus 3. Here m equal to 4 and n equal to 3. M is greater than n here. So you can use a raised to m by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. Okay. Into x raised to 5 by x square. Here also you can use a raised to m by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. M is greater than n here. So x raised to 5 minus 2 into y raised to 6 minus 2 equal to 9 into a raised to 4 minus 3, it is 1, into x raised to 5 minus 2, it is 3, into y raised to 6 minus 2 is 4. So 9, a raised to 1, it is a, x cube, y raised to 4 will be the answer. Sixth one, 28a square b cube by c square by 4abc. So here this monomial is of the form fraction. So you can use division of fraction, that method. What we are doing for division of two fractions. The same we can use here. 28a square b cube by c square. A square b cube by c square you have to divide by 4abc. So dividend you can write as it is 28a square b cube by c square. Division sign, change that to multiplication sign. 4abc, take its reciprocal. 4abc means 4abc by 1. Its reciprocal, it will be 1 by 4abc. Now multiplication of two fractions. 28a square b cube into 1. Product of numerator by product of denominator. 28a square b cube into 1 by c square into 4abc. So we know any number into 1, you will get that number itself. X into 1, x. 5 into 1, 5. Similarly, 28a square b cube into 1, you will get 28a square b cube by c square into 4abc. We can write like this. This c square and here one c. That means c raised to 1 it is. Okay. A means it is a raised to 1, B it is b raised to 1 and c it is c raised to 1. This c square and c raised to 1 we can group because they are exponents having the same base. Okay, c square and c raised to 1 we can write together. C square into c raised to 1 into next 4ab we can write together 4ab. Okay, or 4 into a raised to 1 into b raised to 1. In that way also you can write. Now here you can use one law. Exponents having the same base. If you want to multiply, you can use product law. A raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. With the same base, you can add the powers. That is product law. Okay. So which is equal to 28a square b cube by c square into c raised to 1. It is c raised to 2 plus 1. The base you can put the same, powers you can add 2 plus 1 into 4 a raised to 1 b raised to 1. Okay. So 28 a square b cube by c raised to 3. 2 plus 1 it is 3 into 4 into a raised to 1 into b raised to 1. In this way we can write. Okay. 28 and 4 we can cancel. It is 7. A square and a raised to 1 we can divide because they are exponents having the same base. Similarly, b cube and b raised to 1 we can divide. They are exponents having the same base. So that is equal to 7 into a square by a raised to 1 into b cube by b raised to 1. Now here one c cube is there. So that you can write along with the 7. 7 by c cube. 7 and c cube you can write. Okay, 7 by c cube. So 7 by c cube into a square by a raised to 1. On applying quotient law, it is a raised to 2 minus 1 into b cube by b raised to 1. Quotient law applying, you will get b raised to 3 minus 1. So what you will get, 7 by c cube into a raised to 2 minus 1, it is 1, into b raised to 3 minus 1, it is 2. So what you will get, 7 by c cube into a raised to 1 into b square. You can multiply the numerator by denominators, you can multiply. Okay, multiplication of fraction it is. So numerators it is 7 into a raised to 1, it is a, into b square divided by denominator c cube only is there. A raised to 1, it is a raised to 1 by 1. B square we can write it as b square by 1. So c cube into 1, you will get c cube only. So this will be the answer, 7ab square by c cube. Okay. Seventh one, 2a square by 9b square by 3b by 2a. So here both the monomials are in fractional form. So you can use how the method which you use for division of two fractions. Okay, 2a square by 9b square you have to divide by 3b by 2a, which is equal to 2a square by 9b square. You can write as it is. This is the dividend. Division sign, change that to multiplication sign. 3b by 2a, this is the divisor. So take its reciprocal. It will be 2a by 3b. Okay. Now you can multiply these two monomials. 2a square into 2a. Product of numerator. You will get 2a square into 2a by product of denominator. It is 9b square into 3b. Okay. Now 2 into 2 we can multiply, it is 4 into a square and a, means a square and a raised to 1 it is. So a square into a raised to 1, applying product law you will get a raised to 2 plus 1, that is a cube. So a cube by 9 into 3, 27 into b square into b, that means b square into b raised to 1. So what you will get, b square into b raised to 1, it is b raised to 2 plus 1. Applying product law you will get this, that is b raised to 3. So here 27 into b raised to 3. Okay, 4 into a cube you can write it as 4a cube by 27 into b cube you can write as 27b cube. So this will be the answer. Okay. Before doing the 8th problem, let me explain the multiplication and division of integers. That is the rules to be followed. Okay. Positive into multiplication I am telling first. Positive into negative, it is negative. Positive number into a negative number. On multiplying by a negative number, you will get a negative number. Okay. Now negative into positive also you will get a negative. Now negative into negative, two negative numbers if you multiply you will get a positive number as answer. Okay, I will give you example. Positive 6 into negative 5. Positive 6, simply 6 we can write. Positive 6 into negative 5, it will be positive into negative, it is negative. 6 into 5, it is 30. So minus 30 will be the answer. Okay. Similarly, minus 6 into plus 2. Minus 6 into simply 2. That is plus 2. What you will get? Negative into positive, it is negative. Negative into positive, negative. 6 into 2, it is 12. So minus 12 will be the answer. So a positive number and a negative number on multiplying you will get a negative number only as answer. Okay. Now minus 5 into minus 2. Two negative numbers if you multiply means you will get a positive number as answer. Negative into negative, it is positive. Negative into negative, two negative numbers on multiplying you will get positive. 5 into 10 it is 10. 5 into 2 it is 10. So positive 10 will be the answer. minus 5 into minus 2, it will be, the answer will be positive 10. This is in case of multiplication. Okay, addition, the case is different. Addition and subtraction, you already studied that. This is multiplication. Multiplication rule is positive into negative, it is negative, or negative into positive, it is negative. Negative into negative, it is positive. The same thing, same rule you can follow for division also. Positive by negative, you will get a negative. Negative by positive also you will get a negative. But negative by negative, you will get a positive as answer. Okay, the same rule, positive. If you divide a positive number and a negative number, you will get a negative as answer. If you divide two negative numbers, you will get a positive as answer. Let us take example. Positive 24 by minus 6. Okay, that is 24 by 6 or positive 24 by 6. So plus by minus. Positive divided by negative, it is negative. 24 by 6, it is 4. Minus 4 will be the answer. Okay, similarly, another example let us take a negative 16 by positive 4. Positive 4, we can simply write 4 also. Minus 16 by 4. What you will get? Negative divided by positive, it is negative. 16 divided by 4, it is 4. So minus 4 will be the answer. Okay. Now let us take two negative numbers. Minus 25 by minus 5. Two negative numbers if you are dividing means you will get a positive number as answer. Negative divided by negative, it is positive. 25 divided by 5, it is 5. So plus 5 or positive 5 will be the answer. Okay. In that 8 to 1, minus 5.5 x square by y by 11x by y. Okay. That is minus 5.5 x square by y, you have to divide by 11x by y. So these two monomials are in fractional form. So division of fractions, you can use that method. Dividend you write as it is, minus 5.5 x square by y. Division sign, change that to multiplication sign. Divisor, take its reciprocal, 11x by y, it will be y by 11x. Now multiplication of two fraction it is. Product of numerator by product of denominator, minus 5.5 x square into y by y into 11x. So here you can see y and y. Same, it is coming in both numerator and denominator, so that will be 1. Okay. Now x square and x. X means it is x raised to 1. So these two you can divide because they are exponents having the same base. Okay. Which is equal to minus 5.5 by 11 into x square by x raised to 1. In this way we can split that. Minus 5.5 and 11 you can group together. X square and x raised to 1 you can group. Okay. And here x square by x raised to 1 you can use quotient law. Here minus 5.5 and 11. Both we can reduce. Both will go in 11. Okay. So on dividing minus 5.5 by 11, you will get a 0.5. Minus 0.5 it is. Minus 5.5. Negative divided by positive, it is negative. So 5.5 on dividing by 11, you will get a 0.5. And negative sign you have to put along with that because a negative number divided by a positive number, the result is a negative number. That's why. So minus 0.5. Minus 0.5 into, on applying quotient law here, you will get x raised to 2 minus 1. X square by x raised to 1, it is x raised to 2 minus 1, applying quotient law. So what you will get, minus 0.5. X raised to 2 minus 1, it is x raised to 1. You can simply write it as x. So this will be the answer, minus 0.5 x. Exercise 19D, third question, third one, fifth one and ninth one you can do as homework. Next, the fourth one, simplify. In that first question, minus 15m raised to 5n raised to 2 by minus 3m raised to 5. You have to divide these two monomials. So minus 15m raised to 5n square, you can write like this, minus 15 into m raised to 5 into n raised to 2 by minus 3m raised to 5, it is minus 3 into m raised to 5. Okay, minus 15 by minus 3, we can divide. It is positive 5. Negative divided by negative, it is positive. So minus 15 divided by minus 3, it is 5. M raised to 5 and m raised to 5 you can cancel. It will be 1. Any number divided by that number itself, you will get 1. That's why. Now n square. 5 into 1 into n square, you will get 5n square. 5 into 1, 5. 5 into n square, 5n square will be the answer. Okay. In that second one, 35x raised to 4y raised to 2 by minus 15x raised to 2y raised to 2. So here also you can write like this, 35x raised to 4y square, it is 35 into x raised to 4 into y square by minus 15x square y square, it is minus 15 into x square into y square. Now y square you can cancel, it is 1. X raised to 4 and x square you can use here quotient law. You can divide these two exponents using quotient law. Okay, they are exponents having the same base. 35 and minus 15 will go in 5. Both will go in 5. So we can reduce 7. 7 into 5, 35. Minus 3. Here negative is there, so that also you should consider. Minus 3. Minus 15 divided by 5, it is minus 3. Okay, so 7 by minus 3 into x raised to 4 by x square. On applying quotient law, you will get x raised to 4 minus 2. Okay, so you will get 7 by minus 3 into x raised to 4 minus 2, it is 2. Now you can multiply these two. 7 by minus 3 into x square. Multiplication of fraction, product of numerator by product of denominator. 7 into x square, it is 7x square divided by minus 3 into 1, it is minus 3. Okay, this minus you can write in numerator also. Here numerator it is positive. No sign is there, so you can consider it as positive. Positive 7x square by negative 3. Positive divided by negative, it is negative. Positive divided by negative is negative. Now 7x square by 3. So this will be the answer. Minus 7x square by 3. Okay. Fourth question. Third one you can do as homework. Next topic, division of a polynomial by a monomial. So how to divide a polynomial by a given monomial. Okay. So fifth question, divide. In that first one, 9x cube minus 6x square, you have to divide by 3x. So this polynomial you have to divide by this monomial. Okay. So in order to divide a polynomial by a monomial, just divide each term of the polynomial by the monomial. ഈ പോളിനോമിയലിലുള്ള ഓരോ ടേമിനെയും ഈ മോണോമിയൽ വെച്ച് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഹിയർ 9x cube minus 6x square. This polynomial you have to divide by 3x, that is this monomial. So what to do is, you know the terms of the polynomial. 9x cube, this is the first term. 9x cube you just divide by this monomial. Here it is minus sign, so put minus. Now 6x square, this is the second term. So 6x square you just divide by this monomial, 3x. Okay. Now we can divide 9x cube by 3x raised to 1. 3x we can write it as 3x raised to 1. 9 by 3 it is 3 and x cube by x raised to 1. We can use quotient law. Okay. So 3 into x cube by x raised to 1. On applying quotient law, it is x raised to 3 minus 1. Okay. Now minus 6 by 3. We can divide 6 by 3. It is 2 into x square and x. That means x square and x raised to 1 you can divide because they are exponents having the same base. Applying quotient law, what you will get? X raised to 2 minus 1. Okay, a raised to m by a raised to n, it is a raised to m minus n if m is greater than n. That quotient law we are using in these two. Okay, so 3 into x raised to 3 minus 1, it is 3 x raised to 3 minus 1, it is 2. 3x square or 3x raised to 2 minus 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. It will be 2 x raised to 2 minus 1, it is x raised to 1. We can simply write x. X and x raised to 1 both are same. So 3x square minus 2x will be the answer. Okay. In that second one, 6m square minus 16m cube plus 10m raised to 4. You have to divide this polynomial by minus 2m, this monomial. So what to do? Just divide all the terms of this polynomial by this monomial. Okay, that is the method. 6m square minus 16m cube plus 10m raised to 4. You have to divide by minus 2m. So how can you split this? 6m square you can divide by minus 2m. Minus sign. So minus 16m cube you can divide by minus 2m. Then plus sign. So plus 10m raised to 4 you can divide by minus 2m. Okay. Now we can divide all the terms separately. 6m square by minus 2m. So 6 divided by minus 2. 6, simply 6 means it is positive 6 divided by minus 2. So always remember this rule. A positive number divided by a negative number, you will get negative number. Okay, similarly a negative number divided by positive number, you will get negative number. Then two negative numbers, if you divide means you will get a positive number as answer. So here positive 6 by negative 2. So positive by negative, it is negative. 6 by 2 we know it is 3. So minus 3 will be the answer. Minus 3. M square and m, that is m square and m raised to 1 we can divide because they are exponents having the same base. So minus 3 into m square by m raised to 1. Applying quotient law, you will get m raised to 2 minus 1. Minus, here next term 16m cube by minus 2m. So 16 by minus 2. That is positive 16 by minus 2. Positive number by a negative number, you will get a negative number. So positive 16 by minus 2, negative 2, it is negative 8. 16 by 2, it is 8. Positive divided by negative, it is negative. So negative 8. M cube and m, that is m cube and m raised to 1 you can divide because they are exponents having the same base. You can use quotient law. So what you will get? Minus 8 into m raised to 3 minus 1. Applying quotient law, m cube by m raised to 1, it is m raised to 3 minus 1. Okay. Plus 10m raised to 4 by minus 2m. So 10 and minus 2. 10 divided by minus 2, it is minus 5. Positive by negative, it is negative. 10 by 2, it is 5. So minus 5. M raised to 4 by m raised to 1. Simply m means it is m raised to 1. This you can divide because they are exponents having the same base. You can use quotient law. So you will get minus 5 into m raised to 4 by m raised to 1. It is m raised to 4 minus 1. Okay. Now minus 3 m raised to 2 minus 1. It is m. So minus 3m. Negative of negative, it is positive. Negative into negative, it is positive. 8 into m raised to 3 minus 1. So 8 m raised to 3 minus 1, it is m raised to 2. Now plus of minus, it is minus. Minus of minus, it is plus. plus of minus, it is minus. Okay, minus 5 m raised to 4 minus 1, it is m raised to 3. So this will be the answer. Minus 3m plus 8m square minus 5m cube. Okay. In the third one, 15x cube y square plus 25x square y cube minus 36x raised to 4 y raised to 4. You have to divide by 5x square y square. Okay, so this polynomial 15x cube y square plus 25x square y cube minus 36x raised to 4 y raised to 4. You have to divide by 5x square y square. So what to do? Just divide all the terms by this monomial. All the terms of the polynomial you just divide by this monomial. Okay, so 15x cube y square, first term you can divide by 5x square y square plus 25x square y cube. This is the second term. Second term also you can divide by monomial 5x square y square. Next here it is minus sign. So minus 36x raised to 4 y raised to 4. This is the third term. You can divide by this monomial 5x square y square. Now you can do the division separately. 15 by 5 it is 3. X cube by x square you can divide. Y square and y square you can cancel, it is 1. Okay, so 3 into 1 3 into x cube by x square you can use quotient law. A raised to m by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n if m is greater than n. So here m equal to 3, n equal to 2. M is greater than n here. So x raised to 3 minus 2. Okay. Plus 25 by 5 it is 5. 5. X square you can cancel, it is 1. Y cube by y square you can apply quotient law. So you will get y raised to 3 minus 2. Y raised to 3 by y raised to 2, it is y raised to 3 minus 2. Applying quotient law. Minus 36 by 5. 36 by 5 you can just write to 36 by 5 itself. X raised to 4 and x square you can divide because they are the exponents having the same base. It is x raised to 4 minus 2 into y raised to 4 and y square you can divide. They are exponents having the same base. So y raised to 4 minus 2. Okay, so 3 x raised to 3 minus 2, it is 1. So 3x raised to 1 plus 5 y raised to 3 minus 2, it is y raised to 1 minus 36 by 5 into x raised to 2. 4 minus 2, it is 2 into y raised to 4 minus 2, it is 2. So the final answer you can write like this, equal to 3x raised to 1, it is 3x plus 5y raised to 1, it is 5y minus 36 x square y square. 36 into x square into y square you can write 36 x square y square by 5. Okay, here multiplication of fractions we are doing, product of numerator by product of denominator. So you will get the 36 x square y square by 5. So this will be the answer. Now do the fourth question as homework. So our chapter is over. Thank you.